lesson plan 10. We're gonna work on 2-ball pounds and 2-ball stationary dribbling. The first one we are gonna work on here is our 2-ball stationary pounds. So I've got Coach Brandon here who's gonna demonstrate for you. Again, we're gonna stay nice and low, and we're gonna focus on staying in the same spot the whole time, really pounding those basketballs. And at home and here, I'm gonna tell you level changes. So I'm gonna say high dribbles, and I'll say little dribbles, or I'll say hip high, knee high, shoulder high, okay? So I'll give you something to put it at, so we're moving that ball and changing levels with those dribbles. All right, so this is the first one. Get a couple of practice dribbles in, and we'll get started here in 10 seconds. All right, so you'll need 2 basketballs. All right, so we're ready to go now. We got 2 basketballs. We got our spot. We're gonna be in a nice low position, and we're gonna go here for 30 seconds. We're gonna start with high dribbles, so as big as you can get while you're going 2 basketballs. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. As big as you can get. Keep your vision. Keep your vision. Active eyes up through there. Great job, coach. Ball should be up there by your eyebrows. Let's go knee high now. So going knee high. Good, continuing to pound those basketballs. We got 30 full seconds. Ankle high, little dribbles. As small as you can get here, down at your ankles. Again, keep a nice flat back. Sit down in that chair. Let's go shoulder high, shoulder high. Keep working halfway, guys. Pounding that basketball, great job. Pushing that elbow and shoulder through the ball, pushing it down. Good, ankle high, little ones, little ones. Keep working, we got 15 seconds. Good, knee high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job at home. Way to work. That's our 2-ball pounds. All right, so our second drill here for 2-ball stationary dribbling is gonna be alternates, okay? So this time you're gonna be in a nice athletic low stance, and you're gonna alternate 1 up, 1 down the whole time. Again, with this one, I'm gonna give you some level changes that you've gotta stay with. So we're gonna start as high as we can. We might go to our ankles, might go to our knees. We don't know, you just gotta stay up with me. So give a couple of practice dribbles at home, and we're gonna start here in 10 seconds. All right, so here we go. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going 30 seconds, high dribbles, as big as you can get while we're alternating. Good job, keep a nice high, active chin, active eyes. Good, ankle high, little, as small as we can get while we're alternating. Use those fingertips, push it through the ground. Great job there. Way to work, coach. Good, keep working at home, work hard. Knee high, a little bit higher now. Good job, push yourself there, push yourself at home. Keep challenging yourself. Make sure you stay in a nice low athletic position. Let those legs burn a little bit. High. Big and high one's good. High as you can get, way to work. We got 10 seconds left here. Good, ankle high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, way to finish through there. All right, so our third stationary 2-ball drill is going to be a 2-ball and then an exchange. So what you're gonna focus on is keeping the alternate rhythm. You'll leave one of the basketballs out in front, and then you're gonna change hands with an exchange dribble. Now, an exchange dribble is a crossover, a between the legs, or a behind the back. So you can pick any one of those 3 to do while that ball's floating or you've left it out in front of you. So again, you'll be dribbling the balls, alternating. You'll leave one of the balls out in front. You'll change hands, all right, and then you'll get that ball with opposite hand, trying to keep our dribbles the whole time. Take your time, be patient, and try to push through. If you keep messing up, that's how we get better, okay? So challenge yourself while you're going through here. We're gonna go 30 seconds. So get your 2 balls, get set up, get a nice space. Get a couple practice dribbles right now while we wait. Okay, work on leaving that basketball in front, crossing over. Perfect, trying to keep that dribble the whole time, all right? We're gonna start here at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, we got 30 seconds. We're gonna leave one and then exchange. Great job, Coach Brandon. Trying to leave one and then exchange. Great job. Make sure you have enough space where you can move around and go get that basketball. We're just kind of keep that dribble the whole time. Keep that dribble. There we go, way to work. Challenge yourself there at home. Challenge yourself at home. Leave one and cross it. Leave one, cross it. Great job. Halfway, guys. 15 more seconds. Good, way to work, way to work. Keep that ball dribbling, active eyes. Eyes should be on that ball that you leave. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, way to work. All right, so the next 2-ball drill is going to be a 2-ball, and we're gonna work on a leg circle with one hand. So what we're gonna do here, we'll be dribbling the basketballs at the same time at that pound rhythm, and you're gonna work on going around one leg with one hand while the other hand stays stationary on one side with just a regular pocket pound on that side. Okay, so again, you're pounding the basketballs, you'll go around the leg with one of them, all the way around the leg with one of them. When I say switch, we're gonna go to the left hand and we'll alternate hands. So the left hand will make the circles and the right hand will be in the pound. We have 20 seconds with our right hand making circles and 20 seconds with our left hand making circles. So Coach Brandon is gonna demonstrate for us at home so we have a visual before we get started here. So he's just gonna pound the basketballs, and one of the balls is gonna make a circle around that leg, and then we're dribbling. Again, the circle doesn't have to be super small. You're just trying to manipulate and move that ball around one leg through there. All right, so give that a couple tries at home, and we'll get started here in 10 seconds. All right, so now that you got those practice dribbles and we're ready to go, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, we're gonna go right hand. Right hand's making the circles, pounding that basketball. Again, only going 20 seconds, so try to push yourself, challenge yourself. Quick hands here, active eyes. If you need to peek at the ball, you can, but try to get that eyes right back up. Good, sitting low in that chair. Great job, it's a good hard pound. Coach Brandon's got a great hard pound on that left hand, keeping it right by that pocket. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it, now it's gonna be our left hand. Same thing, we got 20 seconds here. Good job, keep working, keep pushing yourself there at home. Keep challenging yourself to move that basketball in that circle. Last 10 seconds here. Push yourself. Pound it hard. Let's try to go a little quicker to finish here. A little quicker. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Way to get through our 2-ball stationary ball handling. All right, guys, so our last 2-ball stationary drill is gonna be a challenge here, and it's gonna be using a wall and 2 basketballs. So I've got my concrete or brick wall right here that I'm gonna use. It's a nice hard wall that the ball bounces off of, and you're gonna set yourself up by stepping away from the wall. You're gonna use alternating dribbles in a 2-ball pound, so you alternate dribbles, and then you're gonna pass the ball against the wall. Now, when you pass the ball, you have to make one exchange move, okay? The more times you have to exchange the ball, the more challenging it's gonna be. Okay, so I'll show you a couple of ways that you can challenge yourself at home. All right, so we'll be here, you're gonna be dribbling. You'll toss the ball against the wall, and then you have to change hands, okay? So you have to exchange. So you'll toss it, change hands. Now to make this harder, you can toss it, and you've got 2 exchanges while that ball is coming back. All right, so I'm here, I'll toss it, 1, 2, ball's coming back, I'm trying to grab it, toss it, 1, 2, ball's coming back, and I'm trying to grab it. The last one and the most difficult one is 3 exchanges, okay? So you'll be here, you'll toss it, and it's 1, 2, 3, all right? While that ball's in the air, okay? The harder you pass it against the wall, the more challenging and the quicker your hands have to be, okay? So this one is a challenge, and we're not gonna set a time limit. I just want you to work on this and challenge yourself. So pause the video, put a couple of reps in. The minimum time I want you to work on this is 30 seconds, but I want you to work on this one. Pick either 1 exchange, 2 exchange, or 3 exchange. Find your wall and challenge yourself. Okay, work on that hand-eye coordination, the ball control, as well as keeping our eyes and our vision active through there, okay? So this is our ball handling challenge for lesson plan 10. All right, guys, so now we're in our cycle 4 focus, and that's ball screen. So we're gonna work on snaking the screen, which is an action where you stay tight to the screener's back. You're trying to change the angle of the screen if the defender zones or if they play off of you in space. All right, so you're gonna get an object. So I've got a chair here. You can use a box, shoebox, shampoo bottle. You can use a cooler, whatever you use, and you're gonna use this. You're gonna attack off of it, okay, and you're gonna step through and snake through the screen. So you're throwing that ball over top. So you'll come through almost with a speed stop where you're square. The defender's zoned right now or off into space. So you're pushing this way to try to pull that defender out with you to create more space towards the midline, okay, and towards the basket right there. All right, so we're gonna attack tight off your box. You'll push it through, and once you push it through, you'll come back, reset your screen up, and you'll repeat that action. We're gonna go 30 seconds to the right side, and then 30 seconds to the left side, doing the same thing. Now a focus here is using our push cross. Okay, so a push cross, all that is when you get to this position, you're gonna push the basketball with a step, and that ball is going over top and getting pushed across while you're pivoting through, okay? Unlike a traditional crossover where you cross first and then your leg follows. Okay, so you're stepping with the crossover, pushing it across your frame and across your body, going through there. So give that a couple of reps, pause the video if you need to get set up, and then we'll get started here. All right, so we're set up now. I've got Coach Brandon who's gonna demonstrate. We're gonna go 30 seconds to the right and then 30 seconds to the left. We'll take a 10-15 second break in between this. Again, try to go as hard and as quick as you can through while still changing pace and controlling the tempo. All right, starting here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to work, guys. Attack it through, good, way to talk. Call for that screen. You're pushing that ball through with that push cross. Great footwork. Good, great job, great footwork coming off of that. Everything's going to the right side, right hand here. Good, setting up that screen. Use your imagination right now. You're coming hard off that screen. Hard off that screen, set that screen up. Good, great job, great patience, great pace. Way to work. Good, continue to work at home. Push yourself. Push that ball across and change an angle. Flat line, straight line across, right off that defender's back. Good, right off your screener's back through there. 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're gonna take a 15-second break here, and we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Again, trying to attack tight and hard, right off our screener's back and right off their hip and shoulder through there. Okay, great job in the last time. Again, push yourself and try to work on that push cross footwork here. All right, catch your breath. We're gonna start here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, going to work off this. Good, great setup, pushing that ball across our frame. That's a great job, really trying to change that angle. Flatten the angle, flatten the line. Flatten it, good. Change the angle of attack and making that defender drag out. Okay, use that imagination, see. Good, keep your eyes up, active eyes, see the court. Imagine athletes and teammates out there with you. Good, continue to push yourself at home. Continue to challenge yourself. About halfway. 15 more seconds. Let's see how many we can get. Control the tempo, change the pace, push it through. Great job. Tight to that object you're using as our screener. Active eyes. Way to set it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Way to finish through there. Good job at home. Way to challenge yourself. That's snaking the screen right there. All right, so our second drill here off the screen is gonna be snake the screen, but we're gonna use a behind the back dribble, okay? With this behind the back dribble, we're gonna change angles with our footwork and our steps out of this, kind of making a V or a triangle out of this, all right? So when I attack off of this, now I'm gonna go behind the back and I'll step into space, and when I step into space, I want your next step to go back away from the defense, because again, we're trying to drag this defender out that's in front of me and in between the basket out to guard me, to pull him away from the basket or her away from the basket. So our roller or our teammates can have space to operate within there. Okay, so this time we're gonna alternate. We'll start by going to the right side, you'll dribble around, go behind the back, plant, push it out this direction, pulling that defender out, and then you're gonna go back, okay, set it back up, and now you're gonna go to the left side, same thing, behind the back, plant, trying to pull that defender out, okay? So set your object up for your screener, give this a couple practice runs, and then we'll start here in 10 seconds. Good, really trying to pull that defender out off that behind the back On this one, we've got to be real particular and precise with that behind the back dribble so we don't hit our chair or our cone or whatever is our screener right now. It's got to go through the small gap. Okay, so we're going to start here in 5 seconds, going to the right side first. We got 40 seconds total. We're going to alternate right, left, all the way through these screens. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to work, guys. We're pushing through. Good, communicating to that screen. Good, dragging them out. Great job. Good rhythm. Now we're going to go left side, attacking through, dragging them out, trying to get that defender to draw out. We're trying to draw them out. Coming off the screen, behind the back, dragging them out. Great job. Great snake way to change the angle. We got to change that angle off of it. Good, continue to challenge yourself at home. Challenge those hands. Nice, sharp, quick behind the back. If you're struggling with your behind the back, you can go back to the push cross, or you can slow it down just a little bit. Again, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's all progression right now. So keep pushing, separate out. Perfect, great job. 15 seconds left, guys. Keep working at home. 15 seconds, alternating each time. Work on those handles, tight around that cone. Great footwork. Be precise and detailed on your feet through here. Coming through, push and plan, separating out. Great job. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to work. Good job at home there. Way to get through that. All right, guys, great job. Way to get through snaking the screen. We worked on our behind the back as well as our push cross. So our challenge for snaking the screen ball handling right now is going to be the same thing. So we'll still have our object here, which we're using our chair for our screener. But this time, at the end of the move, you're gonna add 3 exchanges to really challenge your ball handling, okay? So you're gonna be here, you're gonna set up your screen, okay? You'll come off your screen, and you're gonna go into that push cross and that snake. Okay, again, changing the angle, flat line angle, trying to drag that defender out. Once you get to a side, I want you to make 3 exchanges, okay? So an exchange, again, can be a crossover, can be between the legs, or behind the back. Okay, so any combination of those 3 is what you're gonna make at the end of this move. Then you'll hustle back up and redo this. Now our focus is here is the snake and the screen action, but the main focus here is ball control, agility, and endurance. Okay, so I want you to try to push yourself through this. I want you to work on your ball control and your hand speed, okay? And I want you to work on your agility. So we've got to move quickly through all of these actions. All right, so yes, we are working on snaking the screen, the concept, but in the big picture, we're working on handling this guy, the basketball, okay? So I'll walk through a couple of them. You're gonna be here, you're gonna go off, you'll snake. Once you get through snaking the screen, you've got 3 exchanges, okay? You got your 3 exchanges, you'll hustle back. Now you're gonna go off the screen, going to the left, okay? So you're attacking through, snaking the screen. Once you get through, 1, 2, 3, going again, okay? So we're trying to add a little bit of stationary ball handling at the end of this one, all right? So your challenge at home is to get your stopwatch or your phone, and I want you to go 40 seconds, okay? And I want you to go 40 seconds as hard as you can and as quick as you can. Your challenge is to see how many you can get in that 40 seconds, okay? Again, remember, we're alternating every time, and 1 rep counts as here, a snake, and then 3 exchanges. That's 1. All right, so if I go here, pushing, that would be 2, okay? So see how many you can get in 40 seconds. That's your ball handling challenge for snaking the screen in lesson plan 10 for cycle 4 here. All right, guys, we're at the shooting portion of lesson plan 10 here. Now with this shooting drill, it's called chair shooting. So you're gonna need a chair or an object, and you're gonna put it out around the free throw line, so about 12, 15 feet away from your hoop. All right, depending on how much space you have. You can set the chair up at the midline, at the wing, on either side, or even on the elbows, okay? It doesn't matter where it's set up. For right now, we just have it set up right here in the middle, and that's where we're gonna use it. If you don't have a chair, you can just use the ground. You can put the ball on the ground, or you can find another object that you can put the ball on where it'll hold it. So what this is gonna incorporate is a 1-foot layup, as well as mid-range jump shots, and then at the end, we'll get into some snaking the ball screen using our chair shooting here. So the big focus here is to try to go through as quick as you can, because we are working on our agility, as well as getting quality reps all the way through here. So this is what it's gonna look like. You'll have your chair set up, the ball will be in the chair. You're gonna start underneath the basket. Your head will be right here underneath the hoop, all right? So once you run out, you're gonna run out as fast as you can. You'll grab the basketball, and the first thing you're doing is just one dribble, and you're working on a 1 foot layup, okay? So just trying to get a one foot layup. Once you get your rebound, you'll hustle back, put the ball down at your spot. You'll run back to your spot underneath the basket, and now you're cutting hard again, grabbing that basketball, dribbling, using that 1 foot layup, attacking through. Again, you'll get your rebound. You'll put the ball right here back on the chair. Okay, so what you're trying to do is make 15 layups on the right side. Once you've done 15 on the right side, you run to the left side of it, you'll grab it, and you're gonna make 15 on the left side. Okay, so that's our first shooting drill for our chair shooting. Okay, so 15 layups on the right side, 15 on the left side. You'll use your object about 12, 15 feet away from the basket. All right, so our second shooting drill here is going to be a mid-range jump shot using the same setup. So we have our chair shooting. The ball will be in the chair or in our object that can hold the basketball to keep it in one spot, or it'll be on the ground there. So you're gonna start underneath the hoop again. This time you'll run out. You're gonna pick the ball up and you get one dribble, and I want you to focus on separating away from the chair. So you get one dribble, separate away from the chair, and then you're taking your jump shot. Again, hustle after your rebound. You'll put the ball back on the chair, all right, and then you're hustling back to your starting spot. All right, this time you're gonna alternate. So now I'm gonna go to the left side. I'll go get my basketball. I'll push one dribble. I'll take my shot. I'll hustle and get it, and I'll put it back onto the chair, okay? For this one, we're gonna try to make 10 on the right side and 10 on the left side. Again, we're trying to make, not just shoot. So you've got to make 10 on the right side and 10 on the left side. That is our second shooting drill using our chair shooting. All right, guys, so our last shooting drill here is going to be incorporating the ball screen movement that we worked on, and that was snaking the screen. Okay, so we'll set our chair up the same exact way, so it's right here, but this time I want you to try to extend it the best you can. So if you don't have as much space, you can keep it here. If you do, I want you to extend it at least to the free throw line. Okay, some of our older athletes, you can go out to the three-point line. Okay, ball will start on the chair. You're gonna start in your starting position again. You're gonna run out. Once you grab the basketball, okay, I want you to retreat back with a couple of dribbles, and now you're gonna work on snaking off the screen here. Okay, so you're gonna come off the screen, and you're gonna snake off the screen into a jump shot, okay? Once you get it, you'll hustle after, get your rebound, you'll put the ball down, and then you're going again, okay? So you'll start underneath the hoop, you'll run all the way up, you'll grab your basketball, retreat out, working on coming tight off that screen, snaking to change the angle. Again, straight line through here, and then you're taking your jump shot, all right? For this one, I want you to focus on making 20 to 30 makes, all right? So you pick the number, 20 to 30 made jump shots, working on the concept of snaking the screen in our chair shooting drill. All right, guys, so we've made it to the end of lesson plan 10, and like always, we got our performance focus. Our first exercise that we are going to work on is a broad jump to a vertical jump, okay? So we're gonna make an L shape with this. So I have Coach Brandon who's gonna help me demonstrate here. He's gonna make a broad jump. So a broad jump is jumping as far forward as you can, and then he's gonna make a vertical jump, trying to jump as high as you can. So the shape should be an L through here. You have 10 of these at home. So let's watch Coach Brandon really quick. So he'll jump out as far as he can, he'll land, and then he's trying to explode straight up, all right? So he'll go one more time. Jump, light feet on the landing, and he's pushing through his toes, extending all the way up and reaching, okay? So at home, I want you to pause the video right now, and you have 10. You have 10 of those, so find space into our broad jumps to our vertical jumps. All right, good job. Way to get through those broad to vertical jumps. Now we're gonna be here and we're gonna do our side skips to a vertical jump, okay? So again, we're focusing on our plyometrics, our jump control, and our jump landing, and our jump explosion, okay? So you'll start, we're gonna go lane line to lane line. At home, I just want you to go 3 strides or 4 strides. So you'll stride out 1, 2, 3, put a marker down or have a little mark on the ground, or 4 strides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's as far as you're gonna go. So you're gonna go side skips where you're skipping to the side, And then once you get to your marker, you're gonna jump as high as you can. So let's watch Coach Brandon here. So he's gonna go side skips. Okay, moving to his left first. Good, once he gets to his target spot, perfect, he's gonna jump as high as he can, all right? So that's one going to the left. Now he's gonna go to the right side, it's the same thing. Skipping inside foot first. Once he gets there, driving up and jumping, perfect, okay? So we're gonna do 8 going to our left and 8 going to our right. So your challenge at home, pause that video and do your 8 going each way. Once you've done those 8, I'll see you on the next exercise. All right, so our next exercise, we're gonna need a box, a chair, a couch, something that you can sit on to where your knees are about at the 90-degree mark. All right, so this is sitting parallel, 90-degree mark. And what we're gonna work on is exploding out of the chair. So working on the vertical push, the explosion out of the chair right here, okay? So Coach Brandon is gonna demonstrate. He's gonna sit on the chair, okay? And all you're gonna do is, so when you sit on it, try to have just the tip of your bottom on the front of the chair. So we'll kind of sit on the front side of the chair. That way when we jump and we land, that our feet will land here and we won't land on the chair, the object that we're using. So all we're trying to do here is we're trying to jump out of this loaded position right now, okay? So we're taking away the downward phase and we're only focusing on the explosion, okay? So Coach Brandon will be here. Whenever he's ready, he's gonna drive his arms up, explode through the core, and jump, perfect. Once he jumps to land, he'll set him back up. And then he's going again right here. So he's gonna push as hard as he can, elevating, and exploding up, perfect, okay? So you're trying to get out of that chair as quick as you can. For these, you're gonna do 10 of these, all right? So you have 10 of those at home, trying to explode and jump as high as you can right out of that chair. All right, guys, so our 4th exercise here, we're gonna work on ankle impacts. This is gonna work on the elasticity of our ankles, okay? And as well as the explosion process that our ankles have to do and the fast twitch process of our ankles when we're trying to jump, okay? So what you'll need is a chair or a box or something to sit on. So I've got Coach Brandon here to demonstrate. So he's gonna sit on our box or our chair, whatever we have, and you're going 20 seconds at home. So you're gonna need your phone kind of by your side, or a stopwatch, or somebody counting for you, so you know how long you're going. And all you're trying to do is you're trying to hit your toes on the ground as quick as you can, and you're just gonna go up off the ground just a ½ an inch off the ground. You're gonna go 20 seconds, try to get as many touches as you can. So Coach Brandon will demonstrate really quick. So he's using his toes, he's trying to go as quick as he can. Now you should feel a burn in the front of your calves, as well as somewhat in your Achilles and your heels through there. Okay, so you're gonna go a total of 20 seconds, all right? And once you've done your 20 seconds, you'll take a break, 10, 15 seconds, and then you repeat this process. So you have 2 times of 20 seconds of our ankles, all right? Good job. I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, so I have one more exercise for you, and it's a challenge. Some of our younger athletes might struggle with this one because we're just not strong enough to get it yet. So some of our older athletes, this is more built for you, okay? So what we're gonna do here, you're gonna start on your knees, okay? So this is knees to feet. And all you're trying to do is you're trying to jump off your knees and get back onto your feet. So you're using all your upper body and your hips. This is really working on being able to hinge your hips and throw your glutes and your hips forward to create some force, all right, some velocity to move your body up. All right, so all you'll do is you'll jump and then you'll get up into your feet, okay? So you'll start in a kneeling position. All right, you'll push up and then you'll get on to your feet, trying to throw your hips forward. Your challenge is to try to do 2 of them all the way up to 12, okay? However many that you can get. With these, please be careful. If you cannot get this, try this first on something soft, not hardwood first. If you have a yoga mat, please use that, because this does impact some of your knees when you're doing it. But this is our challenge for our exercise and our performance focuses for our lesson plan number 10. Hey guys, great job getting through all 10 lesson plans of cycle 4. We have finally completed them. Great work on these last 5 weeks. Let's continue to get better and continue to stay ready so when we get back onto the court, we can be prepared. Our focus word for this last cycle was patience. Now is a great time to show patience and practice patience. Some of us are limited on some of the materials and some of the access we have to different gyms. We have to be patient and we have to trust the process, because one day you will be back in the gym. For now, you have to do as much as you can at home to keep improving. Okay, I tell you guys this all the time at Skills. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. This journey requires a lot of patience and you have to be very patient in your thought process and your skill development until you keep improving, okay? So I promise you that you're going to keep improving, but you have to be patient with that process. Way to work, guys. I will see you guys in cycle 5. I'm very proud of you guys for finishing all of this. Let's continue to get better. Again, we have the antidote here for you to stay ready and meet your basketball needs.